I think this street is looking really cool. So, in the last episode, we ended up building up these three, I guess maybe you could count it as four, but technically these three buildings. And I've just done the connecting of the street up to this wall. And now, with all this together, I think this looks so cool. And we're actually getting like, I guess kind of like a preview of what the whole town is going to look like. And I've also connected the tunnel bit through there, which I think has turned out very nicely. And so we're probably going to be doing our next stuff sort of around the back of here, maybe around here, I'm not quite sure yet. But anyway, before all of that, hello everybody, my name is Shell and welcome back to the Neighbors SMP. I've been away for a week, I had a bit of a break, and I had quite a nice time actually, but I am glad to be back here on the Neighbors and be back to building. Now, I did actually stream as soon as I got back, just because I wanted to kind of say hello to everyone, look around and see how everything was going. But I also went and spoke to Peach a little, and for some reason she ended up inviting me to go to an ancient city with her and LJ. Now, I have quite the track record for ancient cities. I always end up causing a lot of chaos, and this time was no different.
Black chest. Black.
Are you
silver.
actually not taking any wool?
Where would I get wool?
Where would you get wool?
She's just gonna face check the entirety of the ancient city. That's what she's doing.
Yeah, I'm great at ancient cities.
Why did we invite her?
I don't know.
I asked Peach this when she invited me.
If you tattletale.
Peach invited me and
So
I said,
when's the
"Did
next
you
time you're
watch
out
my
of
episode?"
town?
But never.
Just wondering, when's the next time you're out of town?
Never. You're never having an episode
Please.
without me.
When
out
we're
there.
doing the ones under our base, it does happen to be when Shell's out of town. Crazy coincidence, I know.
Oh, good. Good.
Done it.
LJ.
Who do you think?
Who done it?
Who do you think?
How are you marking that you done the chests?
How are we marking that we've done the chests?
By
Well,
covering
if
them
you
in
had
wool.
wool.
Do you want to pass me some wool for the chests?
You know, this is really our fault. We knew better. And this is very different from my hardcore world experience. You guys are just running right through this. Oh
Well,
my god.
I
You don't have
figure
a shell in your hardcore. And also, this isn't hardcore, Peach. Stop playing it like
Listen.
it's hardcore.
I can't help it. It's hard coded. Okay? The fear runs deep.
Has anyone taken the redstone stuff yet?
no,
no.
I didn't want it.
Just to let you
Well, there
both
we go.
know,
Yep.
I'm probably gonna spawn a warden on my next one.
Oh.
But I didn't spawn a warden on this one, and that's what matters.
Is it?
Have you considered not spawning the warden?
What do you have against the warden?
He's ugly.
Well, that's a
Harsh.
horrible way to go about
Harsh.
life.
Wow.
The gaping maw just doesn't do it for me.
Peach, you would have loved the Victorian era.
I probably would have. Why is that?
Well, they very much judge people based on looks.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Oh my god, sure
Sure it was online.
Uh-oh.
What
Why?
did you do?
Nothing.
Did you do the thing?
Nothing, right?
Yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing. That's sure is online.
If my game lags while I'm doing this jump thing, is that a heartbeat?
Oh no.
That sounds like I heard a heartbeat. Does
I
that...
think it's just sounds.
Are you hearing thump thumbs? Are you hearing thump
I
thumps?
feel like I am hearing something.
I hear thump thumps.
Uh-oh.
Shell, I'm hearing thump thumps.
What did you do? I'm out of... Oh, I'm not out of... No need to panic.
Oh my. No.
I think maybe someone's been to this city already.
Oh no, we've
yeah.
And
already.
they left two wardens down here.
Two.
No, there's only one. There's
Lovely.
only one, guys.
I am so happy to hear that.
Oh, it just took out a bat. Okay.
Ha. We have so much in common.
At least they're dumb.
Wait.
Oh no.
Doesn't go. Oh, am I getting closer to Shell?
What's
If you
wrong
hear
with
the
that?
wording, then yes.
Oh, I found an enchanted golden apple.
Ooh.
How fancy.
I need that for a
Uh-oh.
banner charge.
Oh, ow, ow, oh.
Are you bringing it to me?
No, I was
What
just
are
on
you doing?
fire a little. Fine. Wardens never hurt anybody.
You know, I've heard that actually.
Your
To be fair,
last
we are
episode
invading
says
its home.
different.
Listen, they're more scared of you than them.
I don't think that's true.
I don't think that's right.
It doesn't really sound too accurate.
Yeah, try punching one and it'll run away in there. Probably.
I'm glad I know now.
That guy sounds close. That guy looks close.
I'm not really finding any chests I haven't already. There's a convenient bridge right here, though.
Shell, did you just spawn in a second one?
It wasn't a second
I feel
one.
like we've done this
Shell.
whole city.
I can tell you that.
Shell?
I can
Third
promise-
one,
I can
or
promise
fourth.
you it wasn't the second one.
Shell? Ooh, no, don't go this way. Shell? Why would you do this to us? I don't know. Wherever Shell is.
Shell's
I
in
see
front
you
of us.
guys.
Well, I hear 2 thumps.
2?
Oh, good.
Wow. Crazy that I'm going this way.
You left me.
Well,
You
follow your
left
path.
me.
Oh, it's right there. That's so cool.
Oh, no. No.
Are you spawning them in every corner?
Oh, I'm right by this one and he has no clue I'm here. This is so cool.
I'm so happy.
Oh my god. It keeps clocking me for some reason. Quiet. Unless it can hear chat.
Hi,
Oh
Peach.
no, it's just
Hey,
hearing a shout!
Hey, Peach! Hey, Peach! How are you?
How dare!
Hi, Peach! How are you
How
today?
dare you.
Hey, Peach, do you want to hang around and chat a little?
Get away from me, you freak!
It's alright, I think he's forgotten about us.
You traitor.
What? How did I betray you?
Wait. Shell, we're evil.
Oh.
I should be
Now's
joining
the-
you.
Now's not the time to remember that, LJ.
Should we do an... I've not done an evil deed in a little while.
Listen.
Yeah. The
The
thing
both
is,
of
I
you.
really do want this tram, so can we put it away first?
Got an
Out of
ender
my way.
chest?
No, Peach? Do you have one? Keep
Yes,
it.
I'm not putting it down. We're going back to base first.
I need it.
Peach.
I will
Going back to-
cry if I
go-
lose
go
this
back.
armor tram.
Yeah, go back to base.
Okay,
Peach,
I'll
I
take
have
you
a
back if
feeling
you give me an...
That you want that... You want to put that on that ender chest, Peach.
I feel like you do. I feel like you want to put those books in there under chest.
Well, good thing I don't have it with me. It's back at base. So,
Uh,
chop.
That's not very convenient, Peach.
Listen,
Oh, that is very inconvenient.
it's a... Oh, no. That's... Oh, God.
That's inconvenient.
Oh,
That sure is inconvenient.
listen. Where the heck am I? I can't see.
Peach,
Oh,
over this
are you-
way.
can you
Peach,
not
the
see?
exit's over here.
I can't see. I
Peach,
don't...
look over here. The exit's this way.
Oh!
Peach.
Listen. I hate the both of you! No,
Peach.
no.
There she goes.
I
There
hate
she goes.
Wow.
you guys better get my crap.
She was so close to the exit, too.
Oh.
Peach! You were literally like 5 blocks away from the exit.
I
Wait,
hate the both of
Listen,
you.
okay, listen. Me and LJ have got something we need to say.
Mwah, ha, ha, ha.
Did you guys go get
Thank
my
you.
stuff?
No, there's a warden over there.
You think we're crazy?
It's alright, I'll
You
go
need to go
get
do
it.
it.
Alright,
Last
LJ.
time
Don't
inviting
delete it.
you to
Here's the plan.
anything.
LJ, you get the stuff, I'll distract him.
Where is
Sure,
the
yeah.
stuff?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, good.
Come on, buddy. Yep, it is very distracted.
I bet it is. I bet it is. Oh, I think I landed on a normal block there.
Oh.
Peach, just do what I'm doing. Simple enough.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we missed an area, Peach.
That's a dead end. That's a dead end.
I wonder how that feels.
Where'd you go?
You rolled me out. Oh.
Oh,
Did you
very
have
dead
anything
end.
on you?
All my stuff.
really?
All of
We
it?
came here and you didn't put your stuff away? Goodness gracious. You're the one who actually invited Shell, so truly, kinda on you.
You're kinda to blame for all of this, Peach.
Oh,
Yeah, kinda.
hold on. Do you know what? That's it. 10
We're evil.
wardens incoming.
Yay!
Sounds fun.
We're going crazy, are we?
I think they just despawned. I heard them, so.
Oh, don't
Really?
worry. I'm keeping it even.
Oh.
Phew, I was worried.
This is the last time I go anywhere with you two.
That's not
Look.
true.
It would have been
it-
okay if you didn't invite Shell and then I remembered I was evil.
Well, that was fun. Thank you for all of a sudden remembering that you two were evil right in the middle of an
I need my
ancient city.
shulker box back.
Which one? I stole
The
it.
lime one. Of course the lime one.
If it makes you feel any better, I was doing all of it before I remembered I was evil.
You know, that doesn't make me feel better. That's just... That feels bad.
Just for an extra salt in the womb.
Yeah, we don't want the wardens to get us.
Womb? Yeah.
Let me out of here!
Well, we've done a great thing here today, Shell.
Yeah.
Thumb thumbs! Let me out!
Mwahaha.
Wahaha.
Thumpy thumbs! Thumb thumbs!
So another thing that I've done since I've got back is I left all these copper trapdoors out to oxidize. I also built out this a bit because I think I want to I don't think I want this cave bit here. I'll have to speak to LJ, see what she wants to do with this in her kind of section. But yeah, I built this out. But anyway, I've been putting out these copper trapdoors to oxidize, and I've also been gathering some materials, which you can see I have in these shulker boxes. Now, some of these were also donated to us by BeeMan, because me and BeeMan on stream, and also kind of off camera as well, have been doing a couple things with trial chambers. We've cleared a couple out. BeeMan's made a breeze farm. We've also gathered a bunch of copper, because we, together, are going to sell some copper. And also maybe the wind chargers, and maybe other things, I don't know, but mostly just the copper. But of course, to be able to sell stuff, we're going to need a shop. And so that's what all these materials are for. So I have been doing some thinking while I've been away about what I want this shop to look like. And because it's copper, I feel like sort of a steampunk style build is probably the way to go with it. And I'm thinking that maybe in this spot here, if we clear out some of those trees, we could fit it in right there. I think that might look good. So I'm going to start clearing out some of this space right here. And we're going to do a little transition here. We're going to put these dark oak logs up here, and we're going to walk right into them. And if we step out from here, we can see that this area is now cleared up, ready for us to start making this shop. So the first thing that we need to do is start making the foundations. So I think I want to use tuff for this. So we're going to need to kind of figure out the shape of the build. How does this look for the shape? I think that bit kind of looks a bit weird, so maybe we just extend it out a little more. And push it back a block or two. Okay, yeah, I think that's looking a little better. So then we're gonna raise this up a block, and we can start adding some texturing now to that. So next we're gonna start to build up the main wall with bricks. So let's start doing that real quick. Okay, and now we've got to get started on making the roof. Start off with, I'm just going to have this deep slate to help us get the outline shape. How does that look? See, I want the roof to maybe be pointier, but I don't want it to cover up too much of that bit there. You know what, I think we might extend this and make it a bit taller, and that'll give us room to make the roof a bit pointier as well. How does that look? Okay, yeah, I think that works. And we can bring some deep slate slabs along here. Okay, yeah, I think that shaping looks good. So let's try and build up the roofs a bit more and connect them up to what we've built already. And just like that, we've got the roof on. I also added this little window over here that I think looks really cool. But this is really coming together now. I think it's looking super cool. Now we've got more of the roof on. So I'm going to need to start building this up a bit higher. And then we can add a roof onto here. And then we can get more of an idea of how this all looks together. So now we have got this tower sort of made up. And I'm kind of still a bit iffy on how the roof looks, but we're just going to stick with it and kind of hope that once the whole build is done, it doesn't look so weird. And I do worry this tower looks maybe a little too tall, but I think hopefully once we get in, we're going to have like another tower bit here. Once we get that in, I think hopefully it should start to come together. I'm thinking maybe I go for tuff for that. I think I'll try it out with a couple blocks and see how it looks. Got to figure out where we want this like centered on. I think maybe around here. So then from there we'd do like that. I think that could work. You know what? Yeah, I think that could work nicely. Let's build this up a little more and then see how I feel about it. And so now we have a lot of the shaping done, and I think this is looking really good. Again, I may be worried that this might be too tall, but I think once we get more in, it's all going to sort of come together how we want it to. Now, as I did mention before, this is going to be a steampunk style build, which means that we're going to need to start adding in some more steampunk looking decorations. And so we're going to start off with the most steampunk thing possible, a big old cog sticking out right there. So I've got all this copper and I'm going to try and make a cog. We'll see how it goes. So I think I want the center of the cog to maybe be about there. Yeah, I think that works. So then we want to connect up to the outsides of the cog, and we're going to need to use stairs to help give it that rounded look. Ah! Okay, got, I think, a decent bit of the shaping in. Let's take a look. Okay, I think that looks kinda cool. We're gonna need to connect up these bits here, like so. Okay, let's have a look now. Yeah, okay, I think that's kind of getting across the cog look that we want. Maybe you can actually swap these ones for full blocks. Yeah, that looks good. And then from this, we're going to want to connect like a bit of a smaller cog that this one be, I guess, helping to turn. So I think maybe there works? Yeah, I think so. Okay, yeah, I think they work together. It kind of looks like they're slotting together. Okay, yeah, I think that works. So then next, I want to add like some smaller ones near the front, maybe like down around here somewhere. So I think maybe centered around there would be good. And we're actually going to use this polished basalt for the center of this one to kind of make it look like it's on, what do you call them? I think they're called spokes. And we're going to, of course, be making use of the stairs again. Now, as much as I'd like to say that these cogs are all my design, they are definitely not. I've been getting inspiration from other people's builds and like images of cogs and stuff online. So these definitely aren't all my design, but sometimes while building, can take inspiration from what other people have done. How does that cog look? Yeah, I think that looks good. And then what I actually wanted to do for this one, wanted to kind of make it look like there was a cable connecting this up to the next cog. So how high do we want the next one? Probably not too much higher. Maybe to about here. We can have another spoke for that. Close all these trapdoors. And so it sort of looks like there's this cable now that's going to be pulling this one round to make whichever one's going to be up here moving as well. And this one up here is actually going to be a bit of a smaller one, like that. And then from there we can actually carry this line along, like this. And that'll allow us to connect up to another one over here. Okay, how does that look? Yeah, alright, I think that's looking kind of cool. And then we can maybe get a spoke coming from this that could connect up to this one. How does that work? You know what? I think that does kind of work. So then the next thing that I want to do is I want to be able to put a little sign just over here that's going to have the word copper on it. And I'm trying to figure out what the best block to do that with would be. Let's see just how that looks. No. Okay, I think we might want something maybe more like polished basalt or the tuff or something. You know what? I think actually the oxidized copper might look good for this. So let's go up there and try it out. How does that look? Yeah, I think once we get the lettering on to that, it could look really cool. But I think what I maybe would like to do is have this one coming up here, this is going to be one of our, I guess, chimneys, sort of, then yeah, I think that works a little better. And then I also want some pipes coming out from here, like that. Yeah, and then we'll have another one. Maybe it's actually a bit higher up. Goes out a block further. How about that? Alright, yeah, I think that looks cool. So yeah, now we're sort of getting an idea of what decorations we want to put on this thing. I'm going to start putting a bunch of decorations on it, and I'm going to try and make it look cool. So let's do it.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Pretty good.
So, I may have something that I need to show you.
Oh, really?
Are you recording?
I just started.
Hi, BeeMan!
Hey, Shell, how are you?
Oh my god, we're just meeting now.
Yes, totally
I've
the
got
first
something
time.
I need to show you, BeeMan.
Oh, okay, cool.
All
What
right.
you got?
Oh, maybe something to do with a little project we're doing together.
Oh, right. Right. We are doing a project together.
If you will follow me to the shopping district.
I can do that.
So, we made plans to make a copper shop together, right?
Yes. Yeah,
That's what
we'll
we were gonna
take all
do.
the copper out of that trial chamber and sell it to people.
Well, I have built us up a shop to sell out of.
Ooh, you did? Is that's the shop? Oh my
Yep.
gosh, look at that. What? That's crazy.
Yeah, well, I thought we'd go for like a steampunk style. 'Cause
Yeah.
it sort of fits the copper and stuff.
Wow, that looks so good.
The only I've not done the interior yet. I am gonna get on that.
What do you mean? This looks pretty well done.
It
Plop a chest down and it's good.
This looks like a BeeMan interior,
Right?
but I feel like, we can't just open a shop. How are people gonna know about it?
That's a very good point. That's a very good point. People will not know.
We maybe need an advert of some sort.
You know what? I think you're right. I think if we were to somehow advertise that we have a copper shop, diamonds would just come pouring in. Do you have any ideas on what kind of advertising? Like put an ad out in the local paper?
I don't know.
You know,
I've done a little bit of advertising before. I don't know if you've seen.
I have seen, yes, and that seemed very
the art
effective
of
as well,
song.
right?
It was. I got a lot of diamonds that I've spent.
Through the art of song. Okay.
Look,
Customers
the
are just-
customers already
They're
flocking to the
dying
shop.
they're dying to get in
Look,
here.
BeeMan, we get this song out. We've got hordes of zombies will be coming to the shop.
Yes. All right, I'm in.
Okay.
We will make an advertisement.
How do we start a song? Do we just 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8? Wanna decorate a factory with copper wiring. Mining all this ore can get so tiring. Need a lot of copper for my steampunk city. Can you blame me though when it looks so pretty?
Hey, do you like our shop? We made it so you'd buy from us. Smelting doesn't need to send you violent. Just buy a stack for a diamond, stack for a diamond.
COPPR, come and buy from a store. Crafting bulbs is such a bore, you can buy our copper. COPPR, come and buy from a store. Crafting bulbs is such a bore, COPPR.
COPPER, you can buy our copper. COPPER, you can buy our copper.
And just like that, we now have an advert for our shop, and to go with it, we've done a little bit of an interior, and we're selling copper now. Hopefully, we're going to make some nice diamonds off of this. I've got the little sunflowers in the middle to show how much they each cost. But now, the shop is completely done. So let me know what you guys think. I really think it's turned out super well, but I want to hear your opinions. And let me know what you thought of the song as well, especially BeeMan's beautiful singing. And I also need to give a massive shout out to Finian, who is a member of my community that actually helped out with the background music for that song. They did amazing work with it, and I'm just so thankful. But sadly, that is all the time we have for today's video. It was pretty heavily focused on making the copper shop, and we didn't get to do much work on the base, but hopefully we'll get some work done on it in the next episode. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do drop a like, I really appreciate it. And maybe consider subscribing if you want to see more. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Shell, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.